So, hello guys, and welcome to this video. Today we are back on the Reflex server, and it's been a very long time. It's been over a month since I recorded over on here. In case you didn't know, the episodes you've been seeing lately, or have not been seeing, are actually quite old. You can check their dates in the description. I try to always post a date there, so you know what was happening when and where and that kind of stuff. But yeah, so tons of stuff has happened, and that's why today I'm just going to focus completely on updates and showing you what has been going on the server, because we have been working, don't worry. And yeah, I think that's going to be about it. Like, we're not gonna do any projects today, but the next episode, however, will be devoted to some stuff me and Maki have been doing in the past couple of days, and that will be pretty fun. Like, that will be purely content focused. Anyway, guys, let's get started. I don't want to waste too much time. So over here we still have our epic base. In case you haven't noticed, since last time, yeah, Jasper, oh no, Alasko, we call him on the server, Quad, who is currently AFK, and Maki have been working a lot on the spawn. As you can see, this is kinda boring now, I have to admit. I'm playing, but at some point we'll probably start building a lot here. Like, I will probably build a house above my base, not too late, quite soon, I hope. And the sun's setting again, pretty nice. Um, anyway, so that's what spawn looks like right now. We still have our portals over there. Like, I don't think that's changed a lot since the last time. Well, let's just quickly show the base, because of course we have been up to a lot of work. Like, we looted, I think I showed this. Yeah, I showed most of this stuff. Like, also the same goes for this. I want some more potatoes, by the way. I'm gonna end the chest. And I think that's the only change, except for I got a bunch of slime blocks from Maki. Also did grab some with looting myself, and also got a lot of Wither Skelly skulls from Maki's Wither Skelly farm, which we will talk about later in this episode. Now, most importantly, in my opinion, we got a ton of mining supplies. Like, just look at this amount of redstone. That's pretty insane, in my opinion. Also, almost 2.5 stacks of diamonds, bunch of quartz, bunch of lapis. We also have a lot of iron with the iron farm. I'll show that one later on in the episodes. And also a bunch of coal, of course, because I'm also using fortune for that. And by the way, I still have a little amount of ender pearls, but we actually have been to the end. I will show that later on as well. Now over here we've got a nether wart farm. I don't think I had that one in the last episode, but I use this for my little brewing project so far. So I just have a bunch of that over here, a bunch of nether stuff. This is from Nether Fortress looting, very nice in my opinion, some diamond horse armor. That will come to us at some point probably. Over here we've got enchanted stuff for the most part, like old stuff over here, bit of random swords, and most importantly, Fortune 3, Efficiency 5, Breaking 3, Silk Touch 1, Efficiency 4, oh well, still okay, and Unbreaking 3, as well as looting 3 on this one, which is nice in my opinion. Also some extra wood, extra storage. Basically I'm just trying to cram my stuff into any chest I can find around here. So this is also from mining operations, and this is also from mining. And when I say mining, I mean this. So we've got quite a large bench mine here. I also set up a little rail system to get the minecars back up, because basically I didn't want to go up, and now I want to be a bit hipster, so I used minecart chests to get stuff back and forth, and got a lot of supplies every time I went down here. So I'm not gonna go into every shaft, of course, but every branch or shaft or strip, whatever you want to call it, is 100 blocks long or deep. So just 2 by 1, of course. And this goes on for quite a while. I believe I did something around 20. I can actually count. Not that hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yep. So that's 20 times 2, 40 branches of 100 blocks. That's 4,000. That's a branch of 4,000, technically speaking. So yeah, as you can guess, we got quite some stuff from there. That's also how I got all those diamonds. And yeah, I think that's pretty cool, but I'm not gonna go too much into it. So I think that's gonna be about it for my basement, which is still a bit random. Although you already saw the snow farm, I believe. I just used this one for the prank people on PH. By the way, if you haven't, you should really check out the reactions channel. It's been uploaded by now, of course. Over here we've got some stuff from, yeah, working a lot in the Nether Fortress, trying to get Wither Skulls, also killing blazes with looting sometimes. This is from a bunch of enchanting attempts. I'm still trying to get Infinity, believe it or not. It's pretty embarrassing, I guess, but oh well. This is from the Wither Skelly farm, along with the arrows and the bones, and the random armor. And over here we just got some other random stuff. And this is from a water monument I found. I won't be featuring it in this episode because it's not that particularly interesting. I probably won't. Maybe I'll change my mind later on. But yeah, I went through there. It was a hell of a lot of work. And the zombie is getting annoying again, so what? Oh man. So yeah, the zombie's up there, so let's watch out for him. Because with this spawn change, the ground is a bit higher now. They can just walk into my base at the moment. So I just try to not AFK there at night, basically. So we got a bit of snowballs. I bought this from Maki's shop, I'll show in a second. But about this, yeah, that cost me a heck of a lot of time, as I basically went and just dug holes through the walls everywhere, glazed every room, but still kept most of the walls, because those guardians are actually really annoying and dangerous. So if you clear out too much rooms just completely, then there will always be guardians targeting you, and you never basically have any rest. So that's quite annoying. Also, I don't have Depth Strider, as you can see, so it's also quite hard to work on water like that. And for the oxygen, I simply use the bucket trick, where you stand somewhere, you grab the water you are in, and you deposit it again, I guess. So yeah, but anyway, we got a lot of stuff from there. I don't think I'm gonna show any more of that. So a lot of prismarine bricks, dark prismarine, some wet sponge, sea lanterns of course, and some drops from the guardians I had to kill in the process. But I think that's about it for the mine, or well, basement rather. Okay, this bush is not built by me either way. I actually kind of want to remove it because I want to build a house here, but well, I placed a sign for the builder, and if it's not gonna respond, I think it's okay to remove it because it's just a small bush after all. Anyway, we flattened out quite a bit of stuff here. Now over here we have got a bridge. Like, I guess we could make a cool wooden bridge out of this later on, but for now we just went for this. Oh well, someone actually built this. I do not know who built this, unfortunately. Maybe MC Labs. Oh well. So yeah, it came from the bowels of the Great Dragon, which is kind of gore, I guess. Oh well, whatever. So yeah, we defeated the Ender Dragon, or rather Maki did. I'll talk about that a little bit more later on this episode. But yeah, basically we didn't really go for a community event because we're kind of technical server, or trying to be. It's just really useful to have the portal out really far from the island, so you can build your ender farm there. And if you do that with multiple people, it's very hard. So basically, Maki practiced a lot on single player, using the same trick Panda494 used for his Ender Dragon XP farm, just to get the Ender Dragon quite far before he kills him. And yeah, that should work now, and we should be building the Ender farm soon, I guess. Anyway, let's just show you around town, because basically we have built the first streets, and with me, I mean, again, Maki, Quad, and Jasper. Oh, Alaska, dang it. This guy's getting annoying. Oh well. MC Labs also got some banners, and you can also, I guess you can put advertisements here if you want to. I don't know the entire business. Oh well. Let's just show around this shopping street, which is what it basically is. So here we got the ice shop, which is Maki's place. For some reason I'm lagging quite badly, so I'm gonna turn down the render distance for a bit, else this is gonna be horrible to watch. I feel like this should get me a little bit better FPS. So yeah, this is where I bought my ice and packed ice. He found the biome after a couple of hours of searching, and yeah, he just took a lot of that ice and brought it back, which is pretty nice in my opinion. So I bought some of that. Maybe later on we'll get we'll need it for, you know, designing and stuff, because back there it looks pretty cool in my opinion. Okay, so here we've got the donation room, or basically it's some kind of warehouse, you could say. You can just, Maki just drops off a lot of stuff here. He has excessive amounts of, as you can see. Um, most of it automated, of course. And that's very nice in my opinion, because for example, I need eggs. I will need eggs at some point to get my own chicken farm. So, yeah, that's pretty nice in my opinion. Now, this shop is sells hoppers, but that's a bit of a complicated issue. I'm still talking, well, I'm trying to talk with the owner. I don't know who the owner is actually, about, well, what we're gonna do with that, because I think that the business model is a bit, well, cheaty, you could say. Oh well. So here, this is a bit of a funny shop. Basically, Alasko just, you just give him a diamond, and he gives you a random enchantment book. Probably you just put some crap in there, so I'm not gonna do that. But I've heard from Maki that's pretty funny. So yeah, that's for the shopping streets. We're almost on with spawn now, but we should probably get to some of the other builds. I'm gonna turn up my random distance for a bit here. Now you can fully see it, the iron farm. So I'm just gonna go right up here, and I will see you at the top. So here we are, back again at the top. Over here, yeah, this is just an ugly cobble structure. I need to get a breeder going. This is the design I found. I believe this was made by PinkeyeZ Gonzalez. I'm not sure. I'll probably link to his design right now. Pretty nice, but since then there has been some better stuff in my opinion, like Impulse's design, which I'll probably use from now on. Anyway, pretty nice stuff still. This got us enough villages for the iron farm, which is over here, by the way. So you may recognize this as Dipcroud's very early design. This is basically like, this doesn't use any cheating mechanics. It's just like a village with enough doors and enough villages. Spawns one iron golem every, I don't know, 10 minutes or something, or 12 minutes, I don't know. Anyway, though, that's how that works. It's really basic, but it basically does the trick because of one simple thing, which I'd like to show you, but it's gonna be a little bit hard from this side. So I will show that once we get through the nether in a second. However, I built this thing almost entirely by myself. Also did the design on the go, so that really took actually some effort. Like I spent over a day on building this thing, although it's pretty small. Because of, yeah, you can see that it's quite a like complicated design in my opinion. Also you need a lot of dark wood and diorite for it. Anyway, let's just go down. So that's that. That thing is producing 24/7, which is basically why it's enough for our needs. Because this is a public farm. I built it myself, but everyone can take, let's say, reasonable amounts of iron from it. So yeah, it's been stacking up quite a bit lately, because no one has been taking a lot of stuff from it, except for the guy from the hopper shop, which took 17 stacks. I calculated it for the cauldron, which is also something mapping which should be discussed, but oh well. So yeah, as you can see, we got a lot of stuff here. I'll probably turn it into blocks off camera soon. I can log off if you need to sleep. Can we sleep? It's steady as far as I know. Yeah, so I guess Quad's back for a second. Well, the rain's kinda annoying, but oh well. It may be thundering, actually, not sure. Nah, it's just normal rain. Anyway, guys, so that's the, basically that's just the furnace. Oh, we just got... So, I'm back. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's just show you. As you just saw, he's dead now, but there was an iron golem who just dropped down through the clouds, I guess. So yeah, they don't move while midair, so you can just drop them down like this, which is pretty nice in my opinion. So yeah, that's just how we get our iron and stuff. Pretty basic. I kind of want to go for more of a furnace design, but it's a little bit hard. Like I tried to get the style a bit from there, but the lava is pretty dangerous with the wood and stuff, so I've been very cautious with that. I may do it later on, but not now. Anyway, just one thing I think I have to show you around spawn, then we should be good, is this thing. It's the gold farm. This one is built and still being built by Quad. And yeah, he's really working hard on this one. As you can see, I don't even know how he got the obsidian, because I don't think he used an obsidian farm. I think he actually mined this one by hand with just a good diamond pick, I guess, which is pretty insane. But anyway, as you can see, we got all these curved shapes, so two portals always share a bit of their frame, a little bit cheaper on obsidian, and trapdoors in between, so the pigment think when they spawn that, as you can see, you just got one dropping there, they think that it's a solid block, they walk off, and they just die. And then there's going to be minecarts here, hopper minecarts, picking those things up and bringing them to some kind of centralized storage, I guess. He's still working on it though, so. But I asked him a second ago, and he said he wasn't gonna showcase it, so I could go ahead and show it. So I'll probably show this in another episode too, when it's completely done. But that's the progress for so far. Now I think that's gonna be about it for the spawn area. So let's go to the portal and be right back when in the Nether. So here we are back again, and as you can see, we are in the Nether right now. Our Nether hub is still, well, not really polished, but it's gotten a lot bigger, as you can see, and also a bit more, well, elaborate, you could say. So I'm just quickly going to go over the portals. I'm not actually going to show them, but like, this exit just goes down to the actual Nether. I can show you that quickly. It's actually not that deep. However, we are all just building stuff at, I believe, Y110 or something. 110. Anyway, as you can see, that's what it looks like from down here. So this is normal Nether level. But for the transportation and basically most of the stuff we do in the Nether, we just go up to 110 like this, as you can see, and that works quite well, because then we don't, when we dig our tunnels to our bases and stuff, we don't have to bridge out and that kind of stuff. So now over here we got Alasko's portal, Ico's portal. This goes to MC Labs and Game Space, with BH's base is pretty close by, nearby that portal. Then this redstone Craig's base. I'm quickly gonna show this. This goes like, I believe, 50 blocks or something. Yeah, see, at that point you just go to the left, and that goes for a couple of 100 blocks that way, I believe. Or no, probably just like 150, maybe 200. And then that goes to the watermelon that I discovered, and there's also another one, I believe, over there. The redstone cracked loaded that one. But what I'm going to show here another, it's not too much. To start with, I'm just quickly going to go to the iron farm and show you how I actually got it working for 24/7. So over here we got the little platform. As you can see, this portal is basically as high as I could put it. I made use of a convenient hole in the bedrock. I mean, I could of course dig it out with like bedrock, you know, the dark oak trick and stuff, but I wasn't really gonna bother doing that. However, this is high enough to reach to reach this portal. And as you can hear right now, there are already some chickens, and they are laying eggs. And as you can see, they are actually laying more eggs than are consumed by this machine. Now, what does this machine do? It's quite simple. Just got a hopper clock over here with a stack and 16 items. So that's, well, I can quickly calculate that. So that's 80 items. Every item takes 0.7 seconds to be processed. So that's a hopper clock of 56 seconds per cycle. In other words, every 56 seconds, an egg gets dispensed into the Nether, which to me seems to be working fine, as in it's loading these villages. Basically, this is based on the village loader, which is shown by in Tango's videos, like on the Iron Trench and stuff. Oh no, not the Iron Trench, the Iron Foundry, where basically this makes sure that the village, because we are on Sponging side now, we can just load the village and the farm constantly, so it will also work when we're offline, because you don't just have to keep it normally loaded. Villagers need something else. I'm not an expert, but I just figured this would work, and I tried it, and it seems to work to me. Should actually probably kill maybe some chicken, because we are producing a bit too much eggs, but well, I don't think I can show you the top, but we are basically just at one of the, like, if you saw the villager basket that's on that side, then you have the main farm, like the spawn pads, and then over here we've got on the other side we've got this thing sticking out which contains this machine. I thought it'd be quite compact, so just hopper clock hooked up to the dispenser, hooked up to an egg farm. I'm just gonna quickly throw this through here. Anyway, that seems to be working fine, so let's go back, and that's how that works. So basically this means that we can use a simple farm design like this, which doesn't take long to build compared to, let's say, the iron towers or something, and it also produces 10.5 stacks a day, which of course is very little compared to those farms, but it's, let's say that it does the trick for now. Also, Maki got his own iron farm at the moment, so he doesn't need this, which is also nice. Now, let's quickly show, well, I'm not gonna show, well, actually no, I'm gonna show a bit of that at the end of the episode, because we are going to the end. But over here we've got a tunnel, and as you can see there, that's basically where the actual tunnel starts. I dug that one myself. This goes to Quad's base. If you want to see what that looks like, check out this video. Anyway, I'm just quickly gonna do this, and at some point, this is Quad's random building zone apparently, and I believe this thing or something, I don't know, at some place it goes to RC's, yep, water temple. He has the ambitious goal of making a guardian farm, which will take quite some time, but he can do it if he wants to. Anyway, I'm just really gonna go to here and meet you right back at the end of this tunnel. And we are back at the end. Actually, I just skipped like maybe 15 seconds there or something. It's not that much of a long tunnel, but it's still quite far in my opinion. Anyway, this is our swamp. As you can see, there's not much of swamp left, but we just like I did some work outlining, as you can see, the biome. So I just used F3 for that. River, swampland, ocean, that kind of stuff. Let's just quickly kill this guy. Oh, no. Die, please. Okay. So yeah, we just outlined a lot of this. Me and Quad did, I think, all of this. So yeah, we just getting rid of the hills, getting rid of everything basically, and then just outlining stuff. Filling it up, but for now it seems to work quite fine, as in the new snapshots we don't have the issue anymore with the slimes constantly despawning, so I think we get the, I haven't really checked them, but I think the current spawn rates are quite okay, and in the end you can still use looting with the old bug to get enough slime balls for any purposes, although Maki also has a slime farm, as you can tell by now. Probably Maki is the most like advanced guy on the server by now, by far actually. But yeah, so that's the swamp we've been working on. So that's where we got our slime balls from in the beginning for BH's plank, for example. Anyway, I'm just gonna go right back, so I'll see you back at the Nether Hub. So here we are, back at the Nether Hub. So before we go over here, I'm just quickly gonna show this, because I don't think anyone like this goes to Zillus's place. However, he doesn't do a lot of YouTube stuff. He mostly is mostly active on Twitter, in case you want to contact him. But yeah, this is basically his base with a lot of zombies somewhere, it seems. Oh well. Anyway, over here we've got a drop shaft. This basically has is hooked up to a skeleton farm. I think I can show you. Nice slime jump, and oh no, not a lot of zombies, but a lot of cows. Yeah, this is basically the way Reflex works. We just have stuff like this everywhere. Oh well. Let's just see. Actually, I think, well, in the past you could actually see the skelly, but anyway, this is just leads to the skelly farm again, I believe. Yeah. Oh well. So over here we've got. Well, I'm not gonna showcase this entire base, but I just wanted to quickly show that this is where most of my enchanting is actually done, because it's a public farm. Very nice. Zillus made that one with some tweaking afterwards by Alasko. Thanks again. With the banner apparently. Okay, so I'm gonna go back, and I think that means we can finally head to the last thing on our kinda servitor, you could say. So over here we've got an insane, quite a nice ice walkway. This one was laid out by Maki. Again, now that goes over to his base and to the Wither Skelly farm, which I'd like to show, but then again, Maki already made a video on that himself, so Maki's base will get a turn in my next episode. However, there will be a link on the screen right now, where you can watch his last video, I believe, last episode, where he features both the Voodoo Skelly farm, where he worked long on together with Quartz for a bit, and Ender Bunny. I told you 5 seconds ago. Oh well. So yeah. Anyway, just go to his channel and watch that episode. The Voodoo Skelly farm is really cool, and he worked a lot on that, and it's really nice he did that because 24 Voodoo Skelly skills, even with looting, that's dang a lot, believe me, for the amount of time spent there. Anyway, let's go to the end, and as you can see, no Ender Dragon anymore. Luckily. Yeah, why is it Enderman on here? Because last time we left, we went over there, so every Enderman on the island over there got despawned, and they all spawned over here. Now, we got, as you can see, we got quite a wide walkway. As I already mentioned, Maki managed to get the Ender Dragon out all the way over there to new portal. So I just figured that I believe 100 and like 200 would be nice, or no, 190, so it's like 110 blocks out from here. But considering we're in a sphere, that means we can, and we are going to be standing down there, not up here. Like we're now at level 50. So we just have to light up like those islands, maybe a little bit of the edges of the island, but that way we can save on like 20 blocks or something from walking. Now from here we'll probably do some kind of transportation, but for now the end is just work in progress, as you can see. But yeah, we'll work on this someday, get Enderman farm going, because I really love Ender pearls, don't get me wrong. I really like throwing them around, it really helps with transportation and that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's what this looks like for now, although I really want to get a special design going with like a 1x1 drop shafts in the end. Yeah, some cool stuff. Look at that. I've actually took a break for a couple of hours and quite still AFKing over here, it seems. Oh well. So I think that's gonna be about it. So yeah, that's it for the end. Not too much to see, except for the portal, which is quite far, as you can see. Like he used the boat trick, shown my panda, as I already said. But yeah, guys, here we are back at our base, and I think that's gonna be about it. So yeah, thanks for watching. The next episode will be, as I already said, the next episode will be more focused on doing stuff rather than showing stuff, which has been done. So there will be nice prank and stuff. Just watch that. You will see what I'm talking about. Anyway, guys, that's going to be about it. So I hope you liked this. Even if you didn't, leave a rating, please. I'd like to know what you guys think. And I hope I will see you in another video.